Aries, Ariana, my fellow fire sign cutie patootie looking all that so good. Dear Aries, welcome back to the channel. Welcome to your funny and your most favorite Armenian guy here at the Renaissance Tarot. So today, dear Aries, I am going to be doing your reading from September 8th to the 14th. And in this reading, I'm going to take a look at your recent past, present, and future. I'm going to clarify all the cards, the main challenge, and get some final advice for you and close up with a love message. Now, dear Aries, as you know, I want to express my gratitude and my thanks. The Emperor just flipped over. Do you know who the Emperor is? That's you. The Emperor is you in tarot, so you just know. Some sassy shit. Oh, is that me? Is that me laying right next to you? That's a lion. I'm laying right next to you, Aries. Some sassy shit. So the Emperor is your main challenge. We're going to talk about that. I wanted to say thank you from the bottom of my heart. My Boston cream looking all that so good. For all your love and all your support. I love you so much, dear Aries. Now, let's get into your reading and see what's going on. Okay, so your challenge, Aries, that actually came out of the deck is the Emperor. And what you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck, there is the Knight of Pentacles, followed by the Strength and the Six of Swords. So your challenge here has to do a lot with you stepping into your power and being in this position of making a decision. You could be dealing with straight up a Leo. You could be dealing with the Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. I'm also getting here possibly a Pisces, Scorpio. We're going to talk about that shortly, but your challenge here really is about you stepping into your power. Okay, you are representing yourself as the main one here, right here in your reading. The Emperor is a very courageous, bold person in tarot that represents Aries. Also, you're someone that you have been through a lot already, and I feel like that you're finally like just catching up with your breath and you're wanting something new. You are wanting to step into the power, into some sort of a role for yourself. You want to achieve something very significant for you. The mic is on. Okay, so we're going to talk about this shortly. In the recent past, Aries, there is the World card, the Eight of Cups, and the Lovers. Period. Something ended between you and another person and you walked away. Okay, this is what it means. The Lovers, possibly a Gemini, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. I see here some sort of an ending, a cycle coming to an end with a very specific person. You and this person were in a relationship with the Lovers. The World card here in tarot means it is the last card in major arcana. So a situation came to an end. You either walked away from someone, maybe you divorced someone, whatever your situation was. We're going to talk about this shortly. In the present moment, you have the Hanged Man, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Page of Pentacles. So in the present moment, there is this... I'm seeing your two stories here I'm going to tell you. I feel like for some of you, first thing, this is a love reading, but your financial situation has been on a hold. It's been kind of like delayed a little bit with the Hanged Man and the Knight of Pentacles, but what you are wanting to do in the present moment, you really, really want to achieve this level of financial stability, financial independence with the Knight of Pentacles. For others of you also, this could be in regards to wanting to have a brand new beginning and you're having an epiphany on what it is that you truly want. Do you want love? Do you want relationship? You do, but I think that for the present, for current situation, I think your own stability is what matters to you the most, okay? Whether that's financial, spiritual, emotional. We're going to talk about this, and there potentially could be a brand new beginning between you and someone else. We're going to talk about this shortly. In the near future, you have the Death card, the Justice, and the King of Cups. So in the near future, there is some sort of good karma coming in towards your way. I'm not here to sugarcoat stuff. We'll get into that. But there is a situation possibly with legal matters, okay? The Justice here represents legality. It represents court. It represents whatever you might be going through. Financial situation, it's gonna finally come to an end, and you're finally gonna be setting yourself free from this situation here. If you have been waiting for a very painful situation to end, that's coming to an end. And I do see here whoever you're gonna be attracting or whatever love situation is gonna unfold for you, this person is gonna have a lot of love, okay? Somebody here seems to be moving towards you, but not in a very fast way. You could be already talking to someone, or you're in the middle of developing a connection with a specific person. Could be a Leo, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. I'm also strongly getting here Scorpio or Gemini, okay? So for many of you, I see here a major change and transition in terms of your life. September is going to be very, it's going to be very, how do you put this? What's the word for that? Cultivating? No. Basically harvest time. Some sassy shit. It's about to harvest. You know what I'm saying? Let's get into your reading and let's talk about your reading, dear Aries. So I'm going to clarify the Emperor for you, honey. The Emperor is you. It's a very confident, bold, courageous energy. So the Emperor Aries is clarified by the Ace of Cups, the Four of Cups, and the Seven of Cups. So I feel like that you're in the position right now where you're doing a lot of internal thinking and contemplation, okay? So for many of you, you have a lot going on in your life. There is a lot of things, a lot of opportunities, a lot of responsibilities for you that you're dealing with in the present moment. So maybe love is not the first priority for you. Maybe you're not really open to love. Maybe some of you are just like, you know what, let me just get back on track. Whatever ended in the past, it actually created a lot of havoc into my life and a lot of obstacles. And I want to focus on what's important for me. So some of you could be really thinking about and rethinking about who you want to marry, who you want to be with, who is your soulmate, what kind of a lover do you really want to attract into your life. So for a lot of you, there is a major epiphany and understanding in regards to love, relationship, stability, family. In the recent past, there was a situation here that came to an end. And by the way, I want to mention about your challenge. The Emperor here, you're basically in the position and into the power that maybe some people want a relationship with you. I mean, you're someone that's definitely very hot and very attractive, very magnetic, as a fire sign especially. So you might be a little bit close up to actually allowing too many people into your space, into your energy. The world here is clarified by the Six of Cups, the Ace of Wands, and the Five of Swords. So I know there is a lot of male Aries watching me, okay? Here's the thing. Somebody here did not appreciate that thick Ace of Wands that you were giving to them. And if you're a female Aries watching this, somebody did not appreciate the nice, kind, gentle, soft Ace of Cups that you were offering to them, okay? So there was a lot of conflict and argument. There was a lot of conflict and arguments going on between you and this person. Okay. Ready, set, go. There was a lot of conflict and arguments between you and this person. I'm seeing here misunderstandings, conflicts. This person was very on and off of your life, okay? One moment they were in your life, one moment they were out of your life. It did feel like a soul connection here. And it may still do up to this date, but I see here a lot of inconsistency with this person, okay? And I see here also this person, maybe it was just like they were only maybe focused onto the sexual part for some of you. Maybe all they wanted was that Ace of Wands or that Ace of Cups and not really something very solid, not something very, other than that solid, not the depth of the relationship that you want it to go, okay? Also, there is a Seven of Cups at the bottom of the deck. So for some of you, I see here actually experiencing some sort of trust issues that might have made you to walk away. So I am going to clarify the Eight of Cups for you. And the Eight of Cups here, dear Ariana, Aries, is clarified by the Queen of Pentacles, the Eight of Wands, and the Star. So even though you walked away from this person, even though you said, you know what, I don't want to be with this person, deep down, you kind of like wanted things to work out. You had some sort of a hope. You really, really wanted to build a home with this person quickly. You wanted to create this sense of stability with this individual. You have the Lovers. There was a lot of love from you towards this person. Okay, now the Lovers here is clarified by the Seven of Swords, the Page of Wands, and the Four of Wands. For many of you, the reason why this relationship or this marriage, because the Four of Wands is the card of marriage, it didn't really remain very confident and very solid, and it just didn't really go anywhere because there was some sort of trust issues, okay? Seven of Swords. We're not here to put other signs down. We're not here to put anybody down. But for a lot of you, I feel like there was a lot of trust issues that happened between you and this person, okay? And maybe you kind of like felt like, you know what, I don't see this is gonna go anywhere. Either you were accused of it, or maybe this person So there was a lot of disconnection. Right now in the present moment, I'm going to clarify the Hanged Man, and I feel like that for many of you, you're healing something very profound within yourself. You're diving deep into your depth of your heart, your soul, your childhood, the things you went through. Yeah, you want to set yourself free with the Eight of Swords. There is something after this incident, after this accident, this ending that happened, that has made you really realize, what is it that I'm committing myself to? What are my priorities? Okay, how am I showing up for myself every single day? A lot of you also are realizing that you have not been able to take care of yourself properly, but that's shifting right now. That's changing for you because, even though you have been really in this place of wanting to have a relationship, and be with this person and really make them very happy, but I feel like you're realizing that you're actually about to create. A relationship is about you having a relationship with yourself first, because your desired romantic relationship is going to be the manifestation of the relationship you have with yourself. Let me say that again. Your desired romantic relationship is going to be the manifestation of the relationship you have with yourself. Because when you give that love to yourself and you're good within yourself, you're not looking for that and searching for that outside of yourself. That's when it comes towards you, okay? So for many of you, Ariana, this couldn't just be, I'm literally baffled. The Aries, the Emperor is you. Five of Wands and the Two of Wands. A lot of you also could be, this is going to be very specific for some people. You might be in the middle of a battle. There might be a battle between you and someone else, financially speaking. I don't know. There might be someone wanting to take your money or whatever, or there's financial settlements going on. That's why I see here the justice is going to be working out in your favor. Some sort of a financial situation is going to finally be settled in your favor. Now, in the present moment, a lot of you are really wanting to bring yourself back to balance and really realize what do you want in a relationship, okay? You're no longer trying to force anything. A lot of you are also focusing on some sort of a career goal here. You could be traveling a lot more. You're manifesting a brand new life. You're manifesting transitioning. A lot of you are manifesting transitioning into a new era of your life. This is not going to be your new year. You know what I mean? You're definitely setting an intention on what you truly want in love, what you want in a relationship, and you're moving towards that direction, Aries. For many years, for many of you, you have been really stuck in a connection with certain people or with certain individuals, maybe friends, family too, that you just didn't feel these people were propelling you forward. And you had to take the initiative. You had to make the decision here to change something within your life, right? The Emperor, it's a very powerful archetype here, and it talks about someone that's been through a lot, right? The Iron Shoes, it indicates the path that you have walked has been very difficult. Not many people are able to wear your shoes, in meaning, metaphorically speaking, to walk the path that you actually have walked to. Okay, so in the near future, there is something that's actually transforming for you with the Death card. Some kind of a situation here is finally resolving in of itself. So the Death card here is clarified by the Two of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles, Page of Cups. Okay, so I feel like that for many of you, you're gonna finally decide and make up your mind if you really want to hold on to this person or not. If you really want to wait for them or not, because I see here with the Eight of Cups, you disconnecting from something, you disconnecting from this situation and saying, you know what, I just want safety for myself, and I don't want to end up in a place where I'm feeling that I'm betrayed, that it's not working out for me. I just want peace. I just want my own stability. I want to focus on what's important for me. So I do strongly feel like here that a lot of you are really gonna give yourself the opportunity and the chance to really move forward towards a new direction. And this has to do a lot with you disconnecting from something, okay? Two of Pentacles. You might have been going back and forth and on and off in your mind, but I feel like a lot of you are gonna shift your focus towards continue doing the work that you've been doing within yourself. Because you're someone that you're spiritual, you're someone that you really put in the hard work. And when it comes to you, you are in the month of September. Your focus is your career, your money, your stability, and love is something that you still want, but it's not the biggest priority. I know maybe some people, that's not what they want to hear, but I'm not here to tell people what they want to hear. I'm here to tell people what they need to hear. That's why we are where we are today. And you know that. We keep it real. Page of Pentacles is clarifying the Justice here, the Page of Swords, and the Four of Swords. There is going to be rest. Something here is going to be put to rest. Like I said earlier, if you have been going back and forth, if this is a legal situation, this is money, whatever, I don't know. There is something here with the Justice. You finally are going to find peace, and there is going to be settlement, and there's going to be equal give and take exchange. And it's just going to be finally coming to an end for you. Now, King of Cups here, there is a potential here, somebody wanting to make a love offer to you in the near future. And this person is way more mature. There could be an age difference between you and this person also. This is someone that also could have like water in their birth chart, could have birth. King of Cups is clarified by the Four of Pentacles, Three of Wands, and the Three of Swords. So whoever is coming into your life with the Ten of Cups at the bottom of the deck, this person, this is somebody that's going to bring a lot of healing into your situation, okay? I feel like that the right person, when shows up, in your life, Three of Swords, Three of Wands, and the Four of Pentacles. You might have been holding on to a person or a pain or whatever it is that, maybe something just didn't go well between you and another individual. You got to let go of that. You got to let go of that painful situation for this person to enter into your life, to actually give you that new beginning. And I feel like you're going to meet this person while you are traveling, maybe body of water, whatever it is. I do feel like here that there is going to be an end, okay? So finally, your pain is going to come to an end here with the King of Cups. And I do see here you really feeling very confident in your journey, confident within yourself, and wanting to really step into love, but not out of desperation or whatever, but you're just confidently saying, you know what, I'm going to give it a shot. But these are my priorities because I'm the Emperor, okay? So you're actually stepping into this power. Like I said, maybe you felt a little bit lost before, but that's not going to be your case, okay? And you have a potential here to also, there is something about you talking about family, because I feel like that for many of you, that's what you really, really want right now. In terms of like, you're not messing around. You're not like just, you know what I'm saying, doing this with this person, doing that with a person. Like, you want stability. You want a stable relationship. Let's talk about your advice. So you have the Eight of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, and the Seven of Cups. So you have a choice here to make any decision, and you have the Sun here at the bottom of the deck. Again, like I said, could be dealing with the Leo. Your choice in your decision here is about really focusing and dedicating yourself towards the things that you really want to focus on. Money and financial independence, and, really having that sense of stability is something that's very important and relevant to you. It doesn't mean that you're discarding love or the idea of love or relationship. It just means that you are not putting it on a pedestal and you're not glorifying anyone or anything. You're basically aligning yourself for love to come into your life, to bring a lot of stability into your life, okay? So let's see, and this is about really, for the advice is not to rush into it, to allow it to enter into your life in a way that's gonna actually make you fulfilled and happy, because you don't wanna date out of lack, but out of love, okay? So you have, this hasn't come out before for anyone, from the ancestral messages, Lady Nada, and it says, expanded heart. Openness, liberation, let yourself love and be loved, right? So like I said, this is about you liberating yourself, freeing yourself from whatever was holding you back, and start loving yourself. Like, I was really feeling that you really are stepping into this energy of putting yourself first. When you look at this, it says yourself, right? Let yourself love and be loved. So this is about you opening up your heart to love, but also making sure that, you're loving yourself enough. You're really putting yourself first. You're taking care of your needs. I know you have a very loyal heart. You're very dedicated. You're a fighter. You're the ram. You will fight for the people until the end and the death. But this is about you really getting back on throne and stepping into your power, okay? And not settling for less, and not settling for someone that's been on and off or whatsoever, but attracting the right person into your life and moving on from there, okay? Still keeping your heart open to love that's gonna come into your life. So, dear Aries, I love you so much. This is what I had for you. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart for being here, and I will see you on the next one.